really ready to go.
Fucking stuttering! Fucking stuttering! Fucking stuttering!
Take me by the hand, take me by the hand, take me by the hand, take me by the hand. He, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. Me by the hand. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. What the fuck is he wearing? It's not Halloween. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Fucking stuttering!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, am I bending the head? Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, like yeah. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Hey darling, you can smile more. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. That's what we fucking do. Fuck off! Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cuck. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yard, 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 yard. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yard, 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 yard. It's really ready to go. You're some Hollywood horse bitch. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Kitty fuck. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Fucking stuttering!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. I'm gonna make one of your main balls. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, like yeah. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Beat him into submission. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Yada 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 yada. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. You got me. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
So fucking crazy!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Fuck off! Fire, fire, big pants flyer. One of them. So that went well. Let's move on. Choose like it's oh look, what a coincidence! God damn, I hate this thing. I can't say the word tampon. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what?
Fucking pronouns! I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Current fucking day! Fuck off! We can't see past our own fucking reflection. That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Twat Waffle. That's all you fucking are! Twat Waffle! Fuck off! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking boring! You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say! Fuck your immersion! Guess what? Fucking pronouns! You take everything we love and you just can't help! Shovel! You are dog shit! Fucking crap! ideology into everything, every single solitary fucking thing.
Oh, bollocks, you pressed the wrong button.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Afternoon Tea. I'm a little bit off center. Right. That's it. Quartering's fired as producer. You're fired, Joe. You're fired. He's out. He's gone. Welcome to Afternoon Tea with us. I'm your host, as always, As from Hillman's Babyface. And we might as well just get straight into the meat and potatoes. No mucking about. Straight into the meat and potatoes. Day 38. Day 38. That's what that day 3 has turned into. Day 38. Day 38 of no soda. Day 38 of no energy drinks. Day 38 of no takeaway. Day 1,004 of no alcohol. Essentially, day 38, no sugar. Boobies. Definitely not day 38 with any boob. So we are, I say we because come on in, guys. Come on in. Because it's a group effort. And by group, I mean me. Day 38, which means in 12 days' time, in 12 days, less than 2 weeks, not only are we going to hit day 50, which is pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. Not only going to hit day 50, but I'm actually going to get onto the scales and see how bad the damage is. But at least I'll know. And then we can keep going in the right direction. And yeah, I'm noticing, I'm just noticing a few little things here or there in movement and stuff like that. Whew. But again, I'm sorry to reiterate this. I'm sorry to repeat this, but I'm not sorry. But I just remember what felt like last Sunday. Maybe a couple of Sundays ago, tops. I just remember saying to you guys, I'm on day 3. It's a start. I didn't want to start on a Monday because starting on a Monday, you've always got an excuse. Oh, I'll start on Monday. So you go wild at the weekend. Oh, well, I'm going to start on Monday, so I might as well go wild. And you go wild at the weekend, and then you don't start on the Monday. So I started on a Friday. Oh, Rob, I feel like I've got much more energy. In actual fact, I was talking to Chat's mum the other day, and I said to her, my brain is ahead of my body right now. Like the motivation levels are really high. And so I'm trying to do stuff that my body's just not ready for. But that's a good position to be in. It is a good position to be in because it shows that mentally you're in the right place. And that's why I wanted to start immediately off with this, because I want to talk about motivation. And by the way, chat, I can see beautiful gifted memberships and super chats. And as always, we'll do the talky bit. And then we end the show going through all the supers, giving you all the time in the world. for me to address them and stuff like that. By the way, I saw one super chat that made me laugh my fucking head off. I love chat. I love chat so much. I love chat so much. Chat are undefeated. Always will be undefeated. But yeah, I'm in a situation right now where my motivation levels are very high, and mentally I'm ahead of where my body is. You know, my body's not in the position that my mental state is wanting it to be. So my mental state's saying, let's do this. And then we start, and then my body's like, fucking hell. Come on. And this week, I've been very, I've put out my videos. I've done my streams and stuff like that. I've even done a couple more. But this week, I've actually been focused on sorting the house out, getting the house all tidied up, cleaned up, tidied up. Now, I just want to stress, it wasn't in any sort of Asmongold state. But the bathroom was it needed a good scrub. Did the bathroom. There was lots of empty shower gel receptacles that had just been put back onto the where you keep all your soaps and your shit and whatnot. And in my bedroom, my bedroom floor had turned into a wardrobe. It just turned into clothes everywhere, and because the clothes were everywhere, all the sides were fucked up. They just had stuff piled on top of them, messy as hell, and whatnot. And so this week, because I'd done the front room, and actually my mate was really kind, and he came when my sleeping pattern was fucked, and I was sleeping during the day and then awake during the night. My mate actually did me a real solid, because he was on mornings. So when I was asleep, he came. He has a key to the house because he's a good friend. I've known him for 20 years. He came into the house in the morning and just cleaned up the kitchen while I was asleep, which was really, really nice. No dead rats, no mice, no tarantulas, nothing like that. No, a lot of dust. Dust? Anyone? No. Dust? Anyone? No. Dust? Anyone? No. A lot of dust and stuff. So this week, I gave myself the job to clean up the kitchen. Sorry, clean up the bathroom, clean up my bedroom. Because I've got a small house, you know. I've got a small house. And so I started on the bedroom, and I was literally like taking all the clothes, shaking them off for dust, putting them in two separate piles. A pile to get laundered, and a pile that I'm just going to get rid of. I'm just going to get rid of. So I did that. Believe it or not, took actually a long time. There was a lot of clothes, a lot of clothes just stacked on top of them, like 50 million t-shirts, for goodness sake, and whatnot. And and when I had when we'd redone the office and I had the modular cases behind me, which gave me just no room for movement. I felt very, instead of enjoying the stuff, which I can enjoy now, I can look around. I've got space to move. Everything feels great. I can see, this felt weirdly kind of like I was confined and I was in a prison, because I was stuck over in the corner, right up against the wall, right up against the window. I had the modular cases all straight behind me. There was probably about that much gap between the back of the chair and the modular cases, because, again, it's not a big house. It's a very small house. It's a very pokey house. I love it. I've been here for a lot of time, a lot of years. But it is small and pokey. And I couldn't really appreciate what was behind me. You couldn't really appreciate what was behind me. because you only really got one module case, and that was it. The computer screen was reflecting off the module case window, so I couldn't look at any tits while I was on FNT. You know? And then, and so the big statues that I have here, these beautiful statues that I have here, the Batman Beyond one, which is huge, that had to move into the bedroom because there was no place for it downstairs with the rest of the stuff. There's just no room. So I had to take both my bedside cabinets and put them in together just to be able to put that onto it. And so the bedroom looked all out of place. This huge fucking statue being there. The two bedside cabinets having to be put next to each other. The feng shui was just completely off. You know what I mean? Mentally, it was just not right. It was not vibing. Then, of course, you had all the fucking clothes on the floor. Belle loves that, of course, because then she's got a gazillion beds. So Belle's just like sleeping on top of them all, getting hair all over them as well. Great stuff. Great for your allergies as well, you know. And so when I came back from the United States of Papua New Australia, Canada, Guinea, Korea, I actually asked Mr. Porkchop, he gets paid, so don't feel sorry for him, okay? He gets paid well. He get paid very well. Mr. Porkchop, who had set all of the module cases up and redone the whole of the office, I contacted him and I was like, hey, dude, I've got ideas. And he's like, okay. And I was like, I don't like the office the way it is. I preferred it the way it was. So it was like, okay. You know, he's getting paid. He don't fucking care. So Mr. P came up when I came back from all those countries. And he, you know, pulled down all the module cases. We set this office back up how it is now. But even though we set this office up, and even though this office was it was back to the state that I wanted it in, it felt like I had a bit of space to move. It felt fresh. It felt like I had air to breathe, if that makes any sense to you guys. I don't know. And, you know, I can just look around in any direction now. Any direction I can just see wonderful things. So that's all good. However, we did the office, but I didn't do anything else. So the front room was messy. The kitchen was fucked, as I said. Well, I say fucked. It was messy. Again, things just all over the place. The bedroom, messy. The bathroom, messy. Lenal, fucking messy. So ever since I started this, how's this all linked together? So ever since I started this, let's get back on it, you know? Because I was getting to a situation where I was noticing some very bad things happening to me. I was noticing some very, my body's not, I'm not doing so good, Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. And if you get to that situation, things are fucking cock-a-hoo. So when I actually decided to get my ass into gear and say, right, stop all this, I'm going to start on Monday, because I've been saying that for 6 fucking months now. I'm going to start on Monday. I'm going to start on Monday. 6 months later, I'm going to start on Monday. Worst thing. I think that's the worst thing that you can say to yourself. Is I'm going to start on Monday. The saying, it might be a cliche, but the saying of never put off tomorrow what you can do today. It's true. Oh yeah, and fresh snow. You're not wrong. I'm not a spring chicken. I know I look fucking gorgeous. 38, maybe 37. In a dark room, 36 maybe. But I'm not. I'm 51. I'm 51. And so just getting older within itself, don't do your body no favors. Okay? Don't do your body any favors in the slightest. So that's when we started on a Friday instead. Started on a Friday. 51. Exactly, Lord Thoth. 51. And so when I started what I call the accountability, it's just a word, it's just a name I give it. When I restarted the accountability, that's when I started tidying up the front room. So I would just bit by bit chip away until the front room was done. And then, like I said, my sleeping pattern, though, was all over the place. I was sleeping during the day and I was awake during the night. I'm waking up at like 7 p.m. UK time. And then I'm going all the way through to falling asleep around 9 a.m., 10 a.m. You know, it's for a content creator in the UK, that's just fucked. I've got neighbors that side. I've got neighbors that side. I can't stream properly. I can't make videos properly. So it has a massive effect. So I think it was April. Like I did nothing. You saw barely a thing of me in April because things were just not. They were not right. They were not right. But I chipped away, like I said, at the front room. We got the front room done. I say we being because I'm a Yorkshireman, we speak in plural. And then, like I said, my mate was kind enough. I threw him some shekels. I threw him some nice shekels, but I threw him some shekels. But like I said, he came in while I was asleep and went and did my kitchen. And then just as I was waking up, he'd literally come to the end of the kitchen, which was great. Looks phenomenal. So then I had my downstairs done. The office is pretty much fine. There's a few things that I have to put away. There's a few things on the floor that need to find a home, but that's not a drama because once that's done, I can get the steam floor on it because it's a laminated floor now because I had laminated fitted. And then I can just, hoover, steam clean the floor, bingo, jingo, jobs are good. So the office was pretty much there. So it really just left the bathroom and the bedroom. So this week, I put a lot of hours into doing it. So like I said, with the bedroom, all the clothes were up. They were sorted into two piles. What's going to get washed, what's going to get got rid of. Sorted that. Everything that was just dumped onto a counter found a proper home. Counters cleaned off completely. Cleared off, cleaned off. Then returned back and put on the counters what I wanted just to put on the counters. So there's much more space on the counter. There's not like stacks of comics and just crap and stuff like that. And on that table, I still had all Chat's mum's not here at the minute. I still had all Chat's mum's girly stuff, mirrors, makeup mirrors, and shit like that. So they all just found a home to stay in while she's not here. Stuff like that. The cabinets. I could move the cabinet to one each side again. Move the bed, which gave much more room between the chest of drawers and the bed to lead out the door, which just gives the room just this much bigger space. And then a couple of the statues that I had on the chest of drawers, which are my Jill Valentine, not Jill Valentine, she's there. My Faye Valentine and Spike from Cowboy Bebop, they could go back. Hey, Lady Erin, they could go back to their respective being on one side on the bedside cabinet. Faye Valentine's on Chat's mum's side, Spike's on my side. It's just a cute little thing that we did. Because I'm gay. So they got, so they all got cleaned off, dusted off, boom, boom. The instead of using the main light, there was two lamps that were just doing nothing. So the lamps got put back into action, which just gave the room this more relaxing light experience instead of having to have the harsh main light on. Just stuff like that. And while I was doing it, of course, while you're doing it, change the bed linen, just get fresh bed linen on, just get it all done at the same time. So we get that going. And so it takes a long time. It takes a lot of hours. But got there. And now the bedroom feels decluttered. It feels aerated. It feels light. It feels spacious. It feels like a nice place to relax in of a night. And I'll tell you this, and this is God's honest truth. My sleep has been so much better since I cleared out the bedroom. It truly, truly has. It truly has. It just feels so much better. In actual fact, got my sleeping pattern back on track. I'm sort of going to bed around about 10 to 11 p.m. and I'm waking up around about 6:30 to 7 a.m. in the morning right now. And that's just naturally. No alarm set, nothing. That's just a natural body clock kicking in. I know I've said it a gazillion times. I swear by it. But clean your room. Clean your room. Make your bed. It really does absolute wonders for decluttering the brain. It truly, truly does. And so that was the bedroom done. So the next day, into the bathroom. Empty the bin, take out all the empty shower gel bottles. Take out the what do you call them? I'm just going to say the bathroom set. You know, the thing that you put around the toilet, the bath mat that you put for the I ain't got a bath, but for a shower mat. You know, get all them out, get them into the washing machine. I've got like 3 or 4 different bathroom sets. So got them out into the washing machine, swept the floor, vacuumed the floor. Then I got the steam cleaner onto it, steam cleaned the floor. Went into scrubbed the sink, scrubbed the toilet. That was a fun thing to do. Scrub the toilet, put a fresh bathroom set on. Now the bathroom, bueno. Hoover the stairs, vacuum the stairs, I should really say, because Hoover is actually a brand of a vacuum cleaner. Vacuum the stairs, house done. So this week, got the house done. And now, we've hit the grift goal. So you know what's going to have to happen, chat? We have to go to Unable to Grift last week. Part 2. We're on part 2. I'll get to your super. I know I've seen you gifted. But we'll get to that when we get to the super section. But massive thank you. Just want to give you some recognition now so you know I'm not ignoring you. So now the office, which has just got, like I said, I just need to find some things, some homes for some things on the floor. The office is like now the messiest room in the house, and it's fine. You know, it's fine. So this week I'm going to find a home for everything in the office, and I'm just going to make the office match the rest of the house now. We're going to get it as good as the rest of the house. And of course, when the vacuum cleaner's up here for a Hoover, for a vacuum, I'll run it back through the bedroom again. I'll run it back through the bathroom again. I'll run it through on the stairs again. That is the mentality of motivation. That's where all of this was going. That's the mentality of motivation. Is that waking up, needing to do stuff. Starmer resigning, by the way, isn't going to save the UK because the whole of the Labour Party are fucking mental. The whole of the Green Party are fucking mental. The Conservatives are useless fucking pillocks. There's only one alternative right now. There's only one alternative. There's only one real vote right now. Anywho. So this has just been such a motivating factor for me, and it really, really helps. Boops. It really, really helps when you're doing this accountability business. Because today's day 38, but I tell you what, this has been the toughest week so far. It really has. I don't know why. I don't know why, but this week, my body has been really, really hungry. And it's really been berating me for calories. It's been berating me. Now, I haven't succumbed, but this week has been really, really tough. It's been very, very difficult to get through. I haven't been, not to the degree that I've been tempted, not to the degree that I've been picking up going, oh, fucking Uber Eats or anything like that. It's just been plaguing my mind. It's just been plaguing my mind. Because my body's just like, I'm hungry. Yeah, and when you do lose, because I have dramatically decreased my calories. And yeah, your brain lets it go for a certain amount of time because your brain's just like, oh, he's probably just going through a phase. He'll be back. It's okay. He'll be back on 3-liter bottles of Coke and pizzas and fucking whatevers. He'll be back on them in a week. It's fine. And then the longer you go on, your body's just like, wait, whoa. Because your body loves status quo, regardless of what the status quo is. If you're a fit person, your status quo is exercising and eating well. And that's what your body craves because that's your status quo. When you're big, c'est moi. It's just the same. Your body's exactly the same. It likes its status quo. It likes to be big. It likes to have loads of calories pumped into it. That's the weird sort of nature of the body. It's a very, very odd thing. It loves the status quo, whatever the status quo is. So I think my body's realizing that we're doing something, and it's and what your body will do when you change the status quo is resist. It will always resist the status quo. So that I think that's what it's doing right now. I don't want to eat. This is just it. I don't want to eat a bit more. I don't want to eat a bit more. I'm happy with my calories being around 1,500 to 1,700 a day. Admittedly, I think there's been a few days this past week that it might have dropped down to about 1,200 a day. Hey, Bruce, by the way. It might have dropped down to about 1,200 a day for like 2 or 3 days in a row. But it's pretty much around 1,500 to 1,700. Yeah, I'm definitely much bigger in the intro, in the Ocean Man intro. I'm not there, but obviously I've been a lot lower when I started doing this accountability thing 3 years ago. And it was going to be a 2-year plan, and obviously that didn't work out. And the thing is, when something doesn't work out, you start to prey on it, or at least I start to prey on it. We were doing so well, we got into a really good position. Now, Chatsmo and I had our 2.5-year anniversary recently, and we were going through photographs of our time together. And there's a section of photographs that I have from the very first day that I went to the gym, which was in June of 2023. So June of 2023 is when I hit the gym for the first time in like 3 years. And even when I was going back then, I was still, And then between June and October, there's like a huge change in how I looked from June to October. Now, the thing is, I'm not as big as I was back in June of 2023, which is a small blessing. It's just a small comfort. But now I'm just like, okay, we're getting to the point now where I'm going to start hitting the gym again. So I'm going to start hitting the gym again. Now that I've managed to get through 38 days of eating properly, if I'd just done everything at once, that can break you. If you try and reduce all your calories and also go to the gym where you're burning way more calories and your body's just like, fuck off. Feed me. I'm a fat fuck. Feed me. Feed me like the fat fuck I am. Then that can easily break you. Boobies. So I wanted to make sure that I could get a grip on the eating. So that's the thing. Now I'm not going crazy with the gym. We're just introducing proper fucking normal exercise, Do a little bit of cardio, do a bit of weights, just get your shvet on, which I have today because it is fucking boiling in the UK, just saying. But that's what I want. Just get my shvet on. Get my shvet on. Gotta get those muscles, kicking in again. Yeah, I mean? So here we are, just about 5 days removed from 3 years ago in terms of when I first started at the gym. I think it was the 16th or 17th of June, 2023. So if I start going back to the gym now, and if I remember the effort that I was putting in, because again, when you start to develop a new habit and you break through the resistance of the body, then your body wants that. And I still remember the mentality. I still remember the mentality that my body was just like, let's go to the gym. Let's go to the gym. Let's go to the gym. And I was going to the gym. Even if my sleeping pattern was fucked up, I was going to like a 24-hour gym at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, going to the gym, doing a sesh, doing an hour and 10, something like that. And it felt so good. It felt so good. If I can get back, I know this is an if, this isn't an absolute, this is an if. But if I can get back to that, you know, going to the gym 3-4 times a week, putting in a decent effort, maintaining the food, then yeah, from June to October, there will be a noticeable difference again. But this time, I gotta continue. I can't stop. I gotta continue. There's so many things that I want to do before I die. And I don't mean to be morbid. But number one, I'm 51. Who knows? It's just one of those things. And number two, you know, we don't know our lifespan on YouTube. The fact that I've been able to do YouTube for 14 years. I went past my 14th anniversary in April, and I'd just totally forgotten. I'd totally forgotten. So I've been on YouTube for 14 years now, and that is a blessing beyond all blessings. But we don't know how long we have. I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11". 5'11 and a half, technically. I'm 182. I'm 1 centimeter off 6 foot. Fucking pisses me off. Pisses me off. 182. So you know, I want to come to the States. I want to do meetups. I want to travel. I want to see different slices of life. I really wanted to go to Japan, but I wasn't in a physical state to do that. And that was gutting. Gary's just like, we got to go to Japan. You and me, we got to go to Japan together, dude. And I want to go to Japan with Chat's mum as well. So, you know, I got to do that with Gary. We got to get like a little group of us to pop over to Japan. So so this time I can't take my foot off the gas. I was making really good ground last time. And then I got a little bit complacent. I took my foot off the gas. I was happy. Happiness is I am happy now, but happiness is a killer of motivation at times, you know. I just, you know, Chat's mum and I got together, and I was a very happy guy. And I took certain things for granted, and I took my foot off the gas. So now I got to get back. I want to go to Prague. I want to go to Poland. I want to go to Prague as well. That's a douche. So I need to get back to where I was. I need to get to the point where I was at the lowest, and then I need to push on. Because even at the lowest, there was still a ton of work to do. It wasn't as if the work was over. Like, no. Even then, there was still a lot of work to do. But now I feel that if I can get back to the exercise, or sorry, I should really say, if I reintroduce the exercise, maintain the caloric intake, then, you know, weight loss is actually a very simple equation. Not necessarily a simple way to do things, But it's a simple equation. It's calories in versus calories out. You build up a calorie deficit, you lose weight. And I know that going back to the gym, muscle weighs more than fat and all that kind of stuff. Got to take that into consideration. But trying to tone up while losing weight is a better thing to do than lose weight, then try to tone up. So, yeah. So this week has been a real, it's been a crazy one in terms of probably the toughest, probably the most difficult in terms of my body really desiring calories. But at the same time, this week, I've been the most motivated that I've been since I started back on the accountability trail. So I think that's a big one. That is a big one. No, I don't. I did give up on myself. That's just it. When I about well, I want to say probably 18 months ago is when I sort of gave up on myself because I stopped doing all the things that I was loving. I stopped going out for big walks. I stopped hitting the gym. I stopped monitoring my caloric intake. I started drinking energy drinks again. I started drinking soda pop again. I started ordering takeaways in again. I broke away from everything that had been successful for what I was trying to achieve. So everything that I was trying to achieve, everything that was giving me results, everything that was trying to stand against, I reintroduced. And that's where it got me. And that's where it got me. I was on day what was it? I was on like day 400 and something or whatever for was it even more for no pop, no energy drinks, no alcohol, no takeaways. I was on like into the hundreds and hundreds. And then you just that little devil gets in your brain and goes, well, you've got a handle on it now. You've got a handle on this. Easy. And that's the devil on your shoulder, and that's what makes you slip. I feel like you're close to 500 days. It might, Lady Erin, it might have even been more. It might have even been more. It might have even been more. It was certainly over a year. I know that. I know that for a fact. It was certainly over a year. Now, Mr. P is he's he's my brother-in-law. He's a legend. I love Mr. P. He's my best mate. He's an absolute ledge. He's done things. He's done things for me which have just taken so much pressure and stress off my shoulders. He's a real one. He's a real one. He really is. So he's definitely no devil on my shoulder. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. So and I know I'm talking a long game here, and we're on day 38. You know, I can't begrudge if anyone went, hey, Az, maybe start talking this game when instead of 38, it's 380. No, I hear you. Although I'm talking the long game, my expectations, trust me, are in small increments, small workable increments. Don't get too ahead. Like right now, I'm on day 38. I'm thinking day 50. That's 12 days away. That's a small increment, but that's where my mentality level is. My mentality level isn't day 100. It's day 50. You got to manage those expectations. And when I hit day 50, because I will fucking hit day 50, when I hit day 50, then I'm going to look at day 60, day 75. Then from day 75, we'll work to start looking at that 100 goal. But you have to manage the expectations. You have to set yourself small goals. Because I'm going to go through, because when I hit day 50 and I jump onto the scales, it's not going to be a happy day. I'm not going to jump on those scales and be like, woohoo! I'm going to jump on those scales and those scales are going to go, fucking get off! I'm going to get on those scales and be like, holy shit. Because I'm going to see where I am now versus where I got to. And I know that I've lost weight in these last 38 days. Like I said, I can feel it. I can feel it in just the way that I'm moving, body movements, etc. Just little things that you get to notice with your own body. So I know that I've shed some. How much? I don't know, because I'm not monitoring it. Part of me kind of wishes I'd weighed myself on day one, but also part of me understands why I didn't. Like I said, set yourself small targets. My first target was to get through day one. That was my first target. And then my next target was to get through day 2 and day 3 and day 4 and day 5. And when I hit day 5, that was the first time I allowed myself to think, let's hit 10. So it's gonna be an upsetting day, because I'm gonna see exactly how much damage there is on that day versus where I'd got myself to. At the same time, I will now know where I am. I will now know where I am. And then I'll say to myself, well, when do I want to weigh myself next? Do I want to do it on a weekly basis? Do I do it on a monthly basis? How am I going to do that? That's a question I haven't answered to myself yet. Just think you'll be ripped for next summer. I've got a wedding to go to. I got a wedding to go to, so next year. So I've gotta do my best. But those are questions that I haven't answered myself yet. We'll see. But it's encouraging to be in a situation where mentally you're feeling in the right place for this. Every time that I've tried to do the accountability thing, 100 days of accountability, endless accountability, I was trying so hard to kickstart my motivation again, and I couldn't do it. I was desperately trying to hope that would just make whatever it is in here click again, and it didn't. It just didn't. I couldn't get it to reconnect. It was so frustrating, particularly when you've been there before. It was so frustrating. And then, as I've said, I've wrestled. It's been a demon that I've been wrestling with, certainly for the last 8 months or so. So that day one, 38 days ago, that day one was so important to me. And that day two and that day three, when I was on afternoon tea and I said, hey guys, I know I've slipped drastically. I know I've slipped a lot, but I'm back on it again and I'm on day three. And that day three was so important. I knew that if I made it to the next week, it would be double figures. And then here we are, day 38. So it's amazing how quickly that's come around. And it's amazing how more fortified my mind's become in those 38 days. There are things I want to do I can't do yet. My body's just not letting me. Because I'm doing a lot more work now than I was, and also doing a lot more work than probably my body's capable of. I'm getting fuck ton of back pain right now. A fuck ton of back pain, which isn't fun. FYI, not a lot of fun. But I know that when this all starts coming together, that goes, when the exercise comes together with the dietary, and when the weight starts to come back off, boom, that'll sort itself out. And then when that sorts itself out, then I can do the things that I really want to do, particularly in the summertime. Happy summer. First day of summer today. Summer grift. Summer grift, anyone? Okay. Is get out there and get on some really nice walks. Get on some really nice walks. So, yeah. It's a lot. It's a process, guys. It's a long process. It's not an easy fix. And it absolutely boils down to the individual. 100%. What works for one person ain't necessarily going to work for another person, and all that kind of jazz. But when I was on this big time, I'd go out for a nice 30-minute walk. I'd go on longer walks, but I'd go on a 30-minute walk before I did afternoon tea with Az. I'd be like, right, afternoon tea with Az starts in an hour. It's 1:00 in the afternoon. I'd go out for a half-hour walk. There's a route that I can take. That if I walk it, it's pretty much exactly 30 minutes around my area. So I'd just go out and do that walk, 30 minutes, come back in, half hour before the stream, wash up, get myself a drink, boom, upstairs, ready for the stream. And then, then there'd just be night days. I'd be like, right, I'm just going to go for a nice long walk today. Just going to go for a nice long walk. And I'd just go out and walk and then come back when I wanted to come back. It was awesome. Boobies. But that's going to take a little bit of time, though. That's going to take a little bit of time. I'm not there. I'm not in that position. But I hope to be if I continue down this path. So there you go. There's a little chitty chat with you. So what I wanted to get into today. It's what I wanted to say today. Sweating like a Mexican, right? Okay. Sorry, sweating like a British rape gang. Right. Let's get into some super dupers. Big PD 81 gifting a membership to the stream. Thank you, Big PD. And also becoming a member of the channel as well. So again, big thank you, as YouTube is broken and now I have to reset it. Ever thought of getting a gastric bypass? Thought about it, don't want to do it. If you this whole chat today has been about mentality, motivation. If you're I feel that if you're resorting to those kind of things, a lot of times they fail because the person isn't mentally there. They think that doing that will fix everything. It doesn't. You've got to fix this. You've got to fix this. And some people will do that. But I don't want people prodding around my body or anything like that. Fuck off. So no. I got to tackle it. You got to tackle it here. Got to tackle it there. That's where it needs to be tackled. Big PD81 with the $5 says, hail all here to the grift. Woof. See, I love a person that can appreciate a good grift. A good grift. Ryan Welsh was a member, has been a member for 46. Ryan, thank you. Hadavja with a $5 says, have you tried boba? It's a milk tea drink with tapioca pearls. I think you'd love it. Not that it's tea, but because you love spheres in your mouth. Undefeated chat. Undefeated chat. Thank you. Appreciate that. Do you know what? I have tried boba. I have tried it. I thought it was fucking disgusting. Those tapioca. Who the Look, there's only two people that like boba. Steers and Malcolm Tucker gifting 5 memberships to the stream. Michael? Malcolm, thank you very much indeed. Boba's nasty. I agree, right? If you say you like boba, you're lying. You're lying. You're a big fat liar. Big fat liar. Oh, it was hideous. Never again. Never again. And Big PD81 dropping another gifted membership to the stream. Thank you. Nick the Quick with a 10 Canadian. I've lost 75 pounds since last year doing what you're doing. 10K steps, 10K step walks, no sugar. That's a big thing. Feel great. I'm hoping it goes well for you, man. Becomes so much easier when it becomes your routine. Cheers. Yes. When it becomes your routine, it does, because your body's telling you to do it. Your body's like, let's go to the gym. Your body's like, let's have a walk. Your body's like, ooh, let's get that nice meal in. You know, it's not like, oh, I could kill a fucking kebab. Oh, I could kill getting some cherry coke down me throat. Your body's not doing that. Speaking of cherry coke, I'm kidding. Sparkling Highland water. Sparkling Highland water. Spring water from Scotland. Fish and chips is actually believe it or not, a really good balanced meal. In the war, they used to people used to have fish and chips on a Friday. That's why it became Fish and Chip Friday for a long. That unfortunately is sort of gone now in the UK. But that used to be. But even when I was a kid, we would sometimes have Fish and Chip Friday because it was the perfect balance of protein, carb, and fat. So fish and chips was actually a really good balanced meal. There you go. Nick the Quick as well has become a member of the channel. Nick, thank you. Big PD81 with a $100 super chat. Just letting that verb go. Hey, Laz, good morning, sir. The grift is worth it. Your Sunday show is awesome. I watch, laugh, chill, build ministerith. Bag 24. Bag 24 of what box? Box 1, box 2, or box 3? Or do they go higher? I see you, Jaded, as well. That's another right. Hold on. We've now got to move. We've now got to go. YouTube wouldn't let me grift in caps last week. Brackets, part 3. It's true, though. We'll get to that. Bag 24 of ministerith. And keep going with your goal one day at a time. Also, talking about cleaning and dusting Legos is tricky too. Thank you and cheers, mate. Yes, it is. I just actually, Big PD, I'm shutting you down just so I can look here. I made a purchase the other day to help me with dusting figures. I got myself the Wolf Box MF200. Have a look at that. Wolf Box MF200. It's a compressed air duster. Different attachments, including brushes as well. Really good for statues and Lego and stuff like that. So get your laughing gear around one of those, dude, and I think you'll appreciate it a lot. Box 2, we'll get to that, but it's box 2. Thank you, PD, big time, and Big PD again, gifting another membership to the stream. Thank you. Crimson Shadow with a £3 super sticker. It's Crimson Shadow, so it's going to be a fist bump. Thank you, Crimson Shadow. Buster T538 with a $5. Keep up the good work, taking care of you. Thank you, man. I'm a trying. I've been trying for 38 days successfully, so let's keep going. Let's keep fucking going. Nick the Quick with a 20 Canadian. The bigger the train wreck in media, the more I hope Az watches/reviews it, like Star Trek. Supergirl seems like it wants to achieve peak slop. Respected you avoiding man garbage and bozo. Oh, Mandalorian and Grogu. But we need an Azran on this one. Oh, I'll be watching Supergirl. I will absolutely be watching Supergirl. The reason why I probably did a bit of a long chat about the 38-day process, the mentality, the house cleaning, the clean your room, the wanting to get into. The reason why I spent a lot of time on that today is next week's afternoon tea is probably going to be a big Supergirl discussion. It's probably going to be a big Supergirl discussion. Might only have time to say day 45. Right, now let's get into to what Supergirl was like. Maybe it's going to be great, guys. Didn't you see the early reviews from the paid shills? They said it was great, just like Mandalorian was great, just like all the MCU movies were great. Everything's great. Malcolm Tucker with a $20 says, just want to say I'm happy for you and that all you have accomplished as. Also want to say that I'm glad that Jeremy Clarkson's in remission. Fuck yeah. Oh, whew. And doing well and starting season 6 of Clarkson's Farm. Yeah, that was a rough few days. That was a rough few days. I needed that good news. I needed that good news. Oh. The classic G.I. Joe accounts just tweeted out the OG Storm Shadow. Oh. Amazing. Amazing. DeBanham with a $10 says, I've lost about 60 pounds over the last year with another 60 to 70 to go. It's been really hard. My body wants to stay fat. Yeah, it does. It's the European peasant farmer DNA. I've got pics of my ancestors as proof. I believe you. I believe you. Mike Steele with a $5 says a pressure cooker has been a godsend for helping me lose weight. Toss rice, meat, veg, chicken stock in a bowl, hit the button, walk away. Pressure cooker, air fryer. Oh, Mike, thank you. Oh, chat, actually something I didn't tell you. Due to the quality, due to the really fluctuating quality of the pre-made meals, I never ordered any pre-made meals this week. I got stuff from the supermarket and I've been making my own stuff. So I've been making my own breakfast, dinner, tea. Just not for the, it's costing me half as much. It's costing me half as much to buy my own stuff. And it's nice. You know, it's fresh and it's nice as opposed to the crap that they've been doing. GM on the PayPal side for £5 says, cheers, Az. GM, thank you very much indeed on the PayPal side. So, yeah, it's costing me half as much and I'm making better meals. Like one of my breakfasts was scrambled eggs, bacon, and beans, right? Which is... So I'm making my own scrambled eggs and bacon. I'm not having any beans with it at the minute because I'm just taking those carbs out of it. Carbs and sugars, because baked beans do have sugars in them. But I'm telling you right now, right? And if you refute what I'm gonna say, you're a liar, right? But I'm gonna tell you right now, I make the best scrambled eggs in the world. That's just a fact. I make the best scrambled eggs in the world. And so me making my perfect, fluffy, tasty scrambled eggs with grilled bacon, it tastes 10 times better than anything that came from there. Whew. And then on top of the scrambled eggs, I just sprinkle a little bit of chili flakes, to give it a little kick, a little kick. You need a picture of the scrambled eggs. Do you know what? I've got one because I sent it to Chat's mum. Let me find it. Well, hold on. There's the That's the tortilla pizza that I made today. Tortilla pizza. That's what I had for lunch today. Tortilla wrap. Little bit of cheese, a little bit of sprinkle of cheese, sliced red onion, sliced salad onion, and a bit of roast chicken on the top. Bueno. Absolutely delicious meal. Around about 400 calories. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. You can even see the steam coming off the scrambled eggs. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Chili flakes on top. Fucking-licious. There you go, chat. There you go. Look, I just showed you some fucking porn for free. That's one meal, Rob. That's one meal. That's fine. That's 3 rashers of bacon because I'm not having the baked beans. That's 3 rashers of bacon and 2 eggs, little bit of milk, little bit of pepper, scrambled eggs. That's good for me. I could move it to 3 eggs, but it's 2. Going with 2. Going with 2. That's just one meal. That's my breakfast. That keeps me going. I do have some garlic powder, but I'm not putting garlic powder in the eggs. Just some chili flakes on the top. Big PD with a $5 says Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I'm a dog dad. Does that count? I'm a cat dad. Does that count? Yeah, it counts. Thank you again, Big PD. I have wild garlic growing in my garden, in my tiny front garden. I have wild garlic growing there, and when I go into the garden, and oh man, the beautiful wild garlic smell. Brass Monkey with a $10 super chat. Brass Monkey, thank you. Thank you. KKK took my baby away with a $2. Says 50 years old and had my ass moment this week. I feel you. Keep plugging, dude. Keep plugging, dude. They're sent here to try us, but they will not succeed. They will not succeed. See you later, PD. Have a great day, dude. Thank you, man. Basil5789 with a $10 says, ads keep up the fights, not easy. Every time you hear the hungry voices in your head, you have to power through it. Yes, sir. Think of all the ladies that want a piece of that sexy ass. You got this. Hey, I'm taken. Ladies, you can look. And maybe sometimes you can touch, but you can't look and whatever. How big are you knock? Anyway, Dana has been a member for 40 months. Thank you, dude. He's looking a little bit more ripped than I am. Malcolm Tucker with a 44 months says, give Bell an extra scratch on the head for me. Belle and I have been in a really good place recently. We've been she's been an absolute love recently. Probably, like I said, because I'm spending more time with her and she's enjoying that. She's enjoying that with the time that we get to spend with each other. So she's been an absolute diamond. She really has. Absolutely has. Oh yeah, and I do my scrambled eggs. Is not olive oil with butter. Butter in a pan. Heat the butter up. Pour the scrambled eggs in. And Dana with a $10 says, one day at a time, and those days quickly add up. I'm off to the gym to work on my glutes for my new girlfriend. Wait, are you getting pegged? Dude, I'm only kidding. Is he? Well done, dude. Well done. You look like you're doing all right there, mate. It looks like you're doing all right there. I need to get myself into that sort of shape. Jaded Fat with a $100 super chat. Hey, bud, for the grift. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Been working on the health thing for a while now. Had to quit lifting for a while due to an injury. Bummer. Trying to get back into it. Been fairly consistent with walking, though. Started at nearly 280 and down to about 230 now. You got this. Well done. Well done, dude. Well done, dude. Big PD81 with a $5 says box 2 of box 3, 60 bags in total. Holy. I'm hearing that Minas Tirith is like it's like a several day build. If there's only one of you, several day build. Chris Hoffman with a 5 gifted memberships to the stream. Chris, thank you so much indeed, dude. Really appreciate that. Jason Nelson with a $2 says, as do you collect Pokemon cards or sports cards? I don't. The only cards... Hold on a second. Oh, here it is. I thought I was going to go wandering around. The only cards that I do have are some... Now, I've got a ton back at my other place, Chat's Mum and my place. But here's just a little bit. I do have the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards. So I do have the some of the Final Fantasy Magic. I do have some of those, and I have a lot more. Like I said, a lot more back in the other place with me and Chat's mum. So I do have that. Other than that, I do have a complete set of the Transformers 40th anniversary cards. They're not part of a card game or anything. They're just collectible cards. And I do have a full set of those, which I'm happy with. But that's it. I don't collect cards as a rule. I got, this is my, this is my thing here. This is my jam here. My G1 Transformers, my Action Force, my G.I. Joes. They're my Lego. They're my big things. They're my big collection things. Tommy RSCA with a €5 says, here in Belgium, difficult to lose weight with so many kinds of beers and fries and chocolate and waffles. I still lost 50 pounds in 6 months. Well done. Well done. Yeah. It's cloud storage. Yeah. JG Jensen with a 42 months says, hi there. Hi there. I'm on my way. I'm making it. Doom Guy 1977 has been a member for 35 months. Thank you. with a $5 says, I'm proud of you for being disgusted by boba. It's very sugary and high in calories. Also, eggs are a gift from heaven. Sweet nectar of life. Yeah, I love me my eggs. I love me my eggs. I love me my scrambled eggs. Like I said, I make delicious scrambled eggs, and I'll hear no different. No different. Visual Rebel with a £5 says, I'm sure you know this, but various fish are very healthy. Not cheap, but worth it. Sardines are very healthy, believe it or not. No, yeah, I'm aware of that. Yeah, you got this. Yeah, sardines, mackerel. God, what's the yellow one? What's the yellow one? The one with the yellow meat. The one with the yellow meat. Which is it? Which is it? Which is it? I've forgotten. So you got sardines, you got mackerel. Place is good. Is it haddock? Smoked haddock. Yeah, probably smoked haddock. Yeah, it's probably smoked haddock. Yes, I do like a bit of smoked. I could like for breakfast instead of bacon, I could switch it up and get some salmon. I could get like a smoked salmon or a salmon cut and just grill that up, which is tasty. But yeah, it's super healthy, great protein, great source of fat as well. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. See, sardines and mackerel and stuff like that, I'm not a huge fan of. Not a huge fan of, but they are good. They are good for you. Mexi Rage with the $2 is finished watching Asman reading the rape gang inquiry, man. Yeah. And the look, Starmer can fuck himself in his mouth. He's the most disgusting piece of shit on planet Earth. The worst prime minister by a country mile. And a man that hates British citizens, hates the native British citizens of this country. But he'll break his fucking back to go for bat for other people, shall we say. Other people. And now, of course, they've made it illegal to discuss in the UK because that's the very reason why they've made it illegal. They made it illegal because they know what's going on and they don't want anyone talking about it. So if you talk about it, you get jailed in the UK because we've got a corrupt piece of shit government and Starmer needs to get fired into the fucking sun with immediate effect. And the rest of the Labour Party and the Green Party and pretty much every politician, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, we are living in dark times in the UK. Very dark times. Hey, let's ban social media platforms for under 16-year-olds because we care about our children. Oh, by the way, we won't ban Blue Sky, the site that has the biggest CP problem. We won't ban that, though. We'll keep that one open. The kids can go onto that site that has the massive cheese pizza problem. What does that fucking say? What does that fucking say to you? DB with a £2 says DSP is a cat dad. As equals not wasting my time. Like two fucking quid for that. Fuck off. You need to put 2 noughts at the end for something like that. Get the fuck out of here, DP. Mexi Rage with the $2 says, I have never been more grateful finding beef bacon. Beef bacon. I don't think I've ever heard of beef bacon. I don't think I've ever heard of him. No, Starmer's an evil fucker. He's not just a terrible prime minister. He's evil. He's an evil fucking man. He is being controlled. He is 100% doing the biddings of his masters. They're trying to get areas in the UK dog free. We know why they want them dog free. It's not because people are intimidated by fucking dogs. The UK is a fucking nation of dog lovers. We know exactly why you want to get rid of dogs in certain areas. But we've all got to, they've got to pretend that it's not. Imagine, right? Saying, I'm leaving my country to go to a country where I'll have a better life. Now I want that country where I can have a better life to act exactly like the country I left. That I wanted to escape. It doesn't make any sense, does it, people? It doesn't make any sense. Malcolm Tucker with a $20. Shitbag Starmer is supposed to resign today. He's supposed to announce his resignation. Because he's not retiring. He still wants to govern. He's meant to be announcing his resignation time scale. So he's not going to leave immediately. He's going to announce his resignation time scale tomorrow. We come to country for better life. Now, please, country, act like country we just left. Otherwise, we'll fucking rape and stab you. And if you complain, you're the ones that get arrested. Gotcha. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect fucking sense. Careful. Getting awfully close to a knock. Can we have a word with you? No. Am I being detained? By the way, British people, if a policeman stops you in the street and says, can we talk to you? You ask them, am I being detained? Am I being detained? If they say no, then say, I'm not interested in the conversation and walk off. Know your rights. Am I being detained? No. Okay. Bye. Not interested in talking. Bye. And if they say, yeah, you are being detained, why am I being detained? And don't speak to them. Do not say a word. Do not say a fucking word. There's only one word that you should say to them. Lawyer. Am I being detained? Yes. Lawyer. Why? Why am I being detained? Lawyer. Don't say a fucking word. Visual Rebel with a £5 says, totally agree on Starmer. He's a dick. He's trying to ban VPNs now too. That's a breach of privacy, if you ask me. Dude, it's way worse than that. They want Google and Apple to give them access to all of our phones. The British government are asking Google and Apple that they need to give them, the government of the UK, back door access to all of our phones so that they can monitor everything that we text, everything that we send, every picture we take, everything we say. Because these are fucking GPS tracking recording devices, whether we like them or not. And by the way, if you're interested, maybe next week I'll tell you, but there are certain things that you can do to your phone to cut things off to make sure that your phone doesn't do certain trackings. But that is what the government are trying to do right now. They want to see everything, every picture, every text, every voicemail, every email. They want to see everything. This is Orwellian shit at its finest. It's not normal. It's not natural. It's a complete and utter violation of our human rights. It's a disgrace. But this guy is okay to let Blue Sky with a massive cheese pizza problem let the kids go on there. Oh, I see what you're doing there, Starmer. Hey, Starmer, you're kind of telling on yourself, mate, and your buddies and the people that you're working for, because the people you're working for are certainly not the British certainly not the British population. Who's cashing your checks, Starmer? Is it China? Is it the WEF? Is it Epstein? Jason Nelson with a $2 says, miss you on FNT. Can you return to Rip Supergirl? Maybe. I think I've offered myself this week if Gary wants me. If he wants me. So if I'm not on FNT this week, Gary didn't want me. And you can say that. You can super chat. Gary went, oh, so you didn't want Az this week. I'm kidding. I'm not. Malcolm Tucker with a $2 says, not soon enough, unfortunately. Dude, I want to move to fucking Poland. You know, holy shit. Right now, I might seek asylum in Russia. Oh, but get me out of this fucking shithole. Get me out of this fucking shithole. B1 with a 5 gifted memberships to the stream. B1, thank you. Thank you. And Malcolm Tucker gifting another 5 memberships to the stream. Malcolm Tucker. Thank you. Appreciate that. Roller Coaster's been a member for 44 months, says Hairlaz. Sounds like the UK is a little ahead of Germany. Let's see how long it takes us to catch up. Not long. Do you know what we need right now in the UK? We need a general election fucking post haste. We need a general election post haste, but I don't think we're due one for another 2.5 years. 2.5 years, I think. For fuck's sake. Plenty of time to catch up to Germany in that time. 69 Wasp Buzz with a $200 super chat. Goal. That was goal part 3. Hell, that was actually goal part 4 as well. Because the grift, as you know, Wasp, the grift never ends. It's like space and time. It's eternal. Even if it goes into entropy, the grift will never end. Goal! Keep up the great work, Az. They're coming from other places to take over, not to assimilate. Well, might get arrested for this as well. If you're moving to another country because that country you believe is going to provide you with a better life, better standard of living, all of that kind of stuff, then you're going there to assimilate into their culture. If I was to move to Japan, I'm not going to Japan to say, here's my UK values. No, you go to Japan and you operate within their cultural structure. If I go to Poland, then when I go to Poland, I learn their culture. I learn how they communicate, how you purchase things, all the little conversational and social norms, and you assimilate into that culture. Right? Let's just say, for argument's sake, religiously, we weren't on the same page, right? Let's just say that. Let's just say religiously weren't on the same page. I don't then try to assert my own belief. I just have my own belief system, and that's how I exist. But I exist within their cultural structure. If you're going to a country to try and impose your will, your way of life, your religion, your moral values, that's not you assimilating into a culture. That's you trying to take over a culture. Warfare works in different ways. So warfare doesn't necessarily work just through gunpowder and explosions. So if you don't want to assimilate, and this is a generalization, British police, if you don't want to assimilate into the culture of the country that you go to, then you should fuck off from that said country. Or said country should have every right to go, can you do us a favor? What's that? Fuck off? Oh, okay. A lot of feminists were very quiet this week, weren't they? A lot of pro-women were very quiet this week, weren't they? The suicidal empathy of a retarded fucking liberal. That's all. Suicidal fucking empathy. Insane. Wasp, massive thank you for big fucking fat 200. Big juicy 200 right there. DB with a £2 says, have you got a license for that opinion? As actually, I don't. I tell you what, Lady Erin, I tell you what, the common denominator, the common denominator about a lot of this goes back to feminism. Feminism was feminism made fools out of women. Made fools out of women. Still does, by the way. Still does. Paquet Albert Gabriel with a 2 Canadian. If Orwell was alive today, he would wish to be dead. If Orwell was alive today, he wouldn't be living in the UK. I guarantee you, if Orwell was alive today, he would be living in a different country. He'd be living probably in America. In America, maybe the south of France. But he wouldn't be living in the UK. I guarantee you that. Guarantee you that. Malcolm Tucker with a $2 says, how much you need to move to Poland? Well, hey, I mean, if somebody's got a couple of $100,000, that'll set me up nicely in Poland. So, yeah, you know, guys, if you want to discuss, I just want to make it 300. Just £300,000. That'll set me up perfectly. That'll give a nice house. Nice house, nice space. Get my shit together, get my Polish lessons going. Plenty, left over in the bank, And Malcolm Tucker with another $2 says, Fuki, come live with me, brother. Whew. Whew. I don't know. I'm not a cheap date. Taker 610 with a $5 says, a British channel called Trigonometry just released an interview with Dr. David Starkey entitled The British state hates its own people. Infuriating. It's true. By the way, Trigonometry is a great channel. Constance is, I think he's awesome. I think he's awesome. I think he speaks a lot of sense, and it's really nice to speak to people or listen to people speak who have a lot of fucking common sense. And he does have a lot of common sense. But yeah, they're not wrong. The British state hates the UK people. Now, they love a different kind of people. So if it's not the British people that they like, I can't work it out. I can't work it out, guys. I'm too thick. Duh. Maybe you can. Video enjoyer with a £5 says, as you probably like the latest Toby Turner song. No, I don't. I don't at all. Right. As we've been discussed, as I've said, right, there is a big difference because UK, it's not, we're not talking about a white ethno state here that people want. That's not what people are asking for. The UK has had an influx of people from different places, and a lot of them want to actually assimilate into British culture, and they do. A lot of them do assimilate into British culture. I'm in the north. There's a lot of English here. There's a lot of Indian English. There's a lot of Pakistani English, whatever you want to call it, however you want to call it. And a lot of those people are actually good people. You get on with them, you have a good laugh with them. Whatever you come across them in life. Some can be a bit annoying. But people who come over to assimilate into your culture, want to be part of your culture, want to contribute to your country, to the British. But the ones who don't, that's the problem, because they're making money, then sending the money back home. So the British economy doesn't get stimulated by their money, because the majority of it just gets sent away in the first place. They don't want to exist within your structures. There's plenty of no-go areas in towns and cities now due to lack of wanting to assimilate. That's the problem. But no, that Toby Turner song, no, it's I found it nonsense. Nonsense. In actual fact, because it's Toby Turner, it's most likely done for clicks as well. Vet Gamer Bosifus with a $5 says, I would reconsider Poland if CD Projekt Red is any indication. No, no, CD Projekt Red. You want to go watch their ESG video where they talk about representation and diversity and ESG, right? And then they show off CD Projekt Red. It's just fucking white people. CD Projekt Red are posers. They're posers. They're fake. They're fake. They're performative activists. They say everything that they need to say for ESG so they get BlackRock's input, Vanguard's input. That's why they do that, so they get their funding. It's all performative activism for money. For money. And I tell you what, Witcher 4 better be fucking pure sunshine, because if it's not... I might do a video on the Stellar Blade 2 drama this week. I might do a video tomorrow about it. It's laughable. It's just laughable. But CD Projekt Red are just don't conflate a country's ideals with a broken Western gaming company that's run by fucking spineless cucks, which CD Projekt Red is. And by the way, CD Projekt Red is a shell of the company that it used to be. The people who made the Witcher games, they've all gone. They made Rebel Wolves. Most of them went into a company called Rebel Wolves, who are actually doing the remake of The Witcher, FYI. Malcolm Tucker with a $2 says, you have an open invitation, brother. Yeah. Thank you, Malcolm. Appreciate that. Hard Style 11111 with a €6. I feel with you, Brits, but also is Western Europe fucked in general? It's almost the same here in Germany. Germany, France, UK, the metropolitan areas of Sweden, Amsterdam, well, Netherlands. It's happening. It's pretty much happening. Belgium, absolutely Belgium. Yeah. It's happening all over Europe. It's happening all over Europe, mate. Well, parts of Italy, but they got that based woman in, that fucking based as fuck woman in Italy. I love her. She's awesome. She's awesome. I'll probably get arrested for saying that. Right, guys and gals, kids of all ages, that is where we're going to leave it for here. But I'm going to be back in just over 2 hours with Sunday Fun Day. Quarterback Garrett is editing again. So we will be back into the headliners for some shits and giggles. Oh, she's based as fuck. I love her. I love her. Give her a number. We'll talk. Give her a number. We'll talk. DJ Ryan has also been a member for 35 months, sneaking that in right at the end. Thank you, DJ Ryan. But I'll be back in 2 hours with Sunday Fun Day headliners. I want to give a massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today. Mods, thank you very much for giving up your free time. Everybody who super chatted, membered, remembered, gifted memberships, thank you for supporting the channel. I'll see you in 2 for Sunday Fun Day. Until then, you take care. Goodbye, Baloo.